Hey y'all, happy Friday. Hope everyone is having an amazing Friday. My Friday has been amazing. Um I'm a little tired. Today we had a lot of excitement.
Amazing.
Uh,
Um,
Yo, why is this acting up now, Ami? Can you guys hear too? Okay. So my Friday has been amazing. I've of course I was at work today. I was a little tired. I am very tired. But today was a good day. We had a pep rally. No, I didn't go to the pep rally because that's just a lot of people in one place. But the whole spirit around the school was so good today. I love days like this. So they had a football game, and y'all, I'm probably going to miss a Friday night for a game or two soon. So, but let's see who's here. Hey, Miss Roslyn. Happy Friday. There you go. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, T Create. Hey, Just Paper Crafting and Lori. Hey, Josie. Josie, I was about to call you like maybe about 30 minutes ago. And then I was just like, nope, let me leave her alone. But hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Sandra. So tonight we are going to be using the Glowforge to make a wooden name puzzle for Marcel, who is one virtuous woman. We're making a name puzzle for her daughter. And so I'm really excited about it. I'm going to pull it up in a few seconds. I hope that I don't keep you all on here for too long, but I am going to be coloring the wood. That's fine. So I am going to be coloring the wood with these acrylic markers. So I'm excited about that. I was gonna paint the wood like pre-paint it, but I really didn't have any time to paint the wood. And I got this wood from Home Depot. What kind of wood is this? I think it's birch ply wood. Got it from Home Depot. But hey y'all. Hey Cheryl. Hey Kamala and Marissa. Y'all know I gotta scroll down. I'm getting y'all know. Hey Sezzy Mocha Crafts and Ethel and Tammy and Tamika. What are you guys working on? Hey Tony. Hey Dimps. Y'all, I had so much fun with Dimps on Wednesday night. We please tell me y'all can't hear that echo. But we had a good time hanging out, and Dimps had a giveaway for her 700 subscriber celebration, and it was amazing. I had a good time. I actually got some work done that I need to get done. So, hey, Dempsey Boo. Hey, Candace. Happy Friday. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Mary. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Angel Boo. What's up with you? What are you working on? What's the last Glowforge project you did? I love your round signs. Hey, Down Under Crime Talks. Down Under Crime Talks, you have. Let me see if you have a channel. I'm sorry, y'all gotta. I love like law and crime and stuff like that, like watching it. So I need to see what your channel is. Hey, Dorica. Hey, Regina. Hey, Miss Verlinda. And for all of you who are my members, thanks so much, y'all. I have something special for y'all on our next hangout, which is going to be the first Monday. I don't even know the date, but it's going to be the first Monday. So I'm excited and I can't wait for that. And if this is your first time here, I'm Patrice and I like to craft a lot of things. I craft anything that I can think, y'all. So I came home today from work and there was this big trunk in the front of my door. I have my new DTF printer. And so I'm really excited about unboxing it. I can't wait to unbox it and show y'all this printer. It was hard getting it in. It was kind of heavy. It's not really big, but it was a little heavy. It's the L1800 um, DTF printer. So I can't wait to unbox that and show y'all that. But hey, Miss Merlinda. Miss Regina, if I didn't say hey girl. Hey Connie's Creations. Hey Melinda. Hey Chris. Chris, I just took my sewing machine off of this table and I was gonna leave it here because I was like, okay, I don't know how long it's gonna take for this file to cut. And I was like, oh, maybe I can sew something in the meantime. But if you guys can't tell, I don't have the energy to really sew right now. Hey Mare Bear, or the Patience. Hey Jacqueline. Hey Daisy from South Carolina. I'll be up in North Carolina next month in a few weeks. What day is that? I'll be up there the 15th. Well, I actually get up there on the 14th. And so next week Tuesday, y'all, I don't know if we're gonna have crafty talk only because on next Tuesday I have to go to get my PET scan and also one of my closest friends and I, our birthdays are like days away, and we didn't celebrate yet this year, and we always celebrate with each other. And so she wanted to do something that day, so she's planning on kind of hanging out with me on Tuesday. So I don't think that will be on Tuesday. Let me take a break. Hey Sharon from deep northeast Texas. I know Sharon. Hey girl. Hey Evie. Sybil is right there. Sybil is right there, and y'all, I absolutely love Sybil. I really do. That is the X Tool M1 laser, and it is a laser cutter and also a blade cutter all in one, and I absolutely love it. Hey, Ashita. Thanks, Mayor Bear and Jesse. Jesse, are you going to be in North Carolina too again? Will I get a chance to see you? Hey, Donna. So Derica is printing some eco solvent prints, and if you guys have not checked out Derica does a lot of stuff. Sublimation DTF, and now she's doing eco solvent. She is using the best Unis ink. So if you are looking at getting into eco solvent, you want to check her channel out. You definitely want to check her channel out. Yep, we had a great time. Can't wait for our next live dims. Don't be ghosting me because it took you months and months and months just for us to get back together. Hey Tracy, working with my X21. Oh yay! I love it. If you are in our Facebook group, also y'all, we have a Facebook group, Craftable Things. Check us out. But if you are in our Facebook group, Tammy, I would love if you would show us what you're making. Regina's finishing a set of dominoes for a client. Cool. Hey, Kenya. So, Kenya, I've been placing rhinestones on your shoes. Let me show you the progress. I don't know if you saw it the other day, but I have been making a little progress on these shoes, Kenya. I need to do a little bit more. I'm going to put it on the other screen so you can kind of see it. Anytime I get a chance to do it, I try to get it done. Oh, that's kind of close. That's up close and personal. All right, so these aren't even done yet. Like I still have to do the top part. And then this is the other pair that I kind of started the other night, or the other shoe. So I got to fill this up, fill that up. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the back, but it'll be done soon, Kenya. I'm sorry. This week, like not just this week, but going back to school, and then I've been behind on like some other things that I need to do that I agreed to do. I think I got to stop agreeing to do things like close to school time. As long as I'm teaching, like it's just not possible because honestly, teaching takes precedence over kind of everything else. And so I got to kind of manage that a little bit better. But y'all, I'm about to scroll down. Hey, Karen. Angel is getting her nails done. Good luck. I know it's going to go amazing. Well, awesome. I know it's going to go amazing, and congratulations on your first speaking engagement. I'm excited for you, and I know you're going to do well. Hey, Louise. Welcome. All right, y'all. I'm about to scroll down. Oh, where's Mir? What did Mirror Bear say? Hey, ready? Mirror Bear, which one did you get? Hey, Jackie's Crafty Expressions. Down Under says that they started DTF printing a month ago, and it's awesome. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool, and I really needed to upgrade my machine. Montgomery, save it. You've been treating me very bad lately, but hey, and thank you for being here tonight. Hey, Martin, welcome. All right, y'all, I'm scrolling down because we about to get started. So, hey, Mary, Roy, Zach, and Patrice. So, y'all, we are making this for Marcel, One Virtuous Woman. I am going to switch over to Adobe Illustrator just to show you guys the file and how like we'll be cutting it, okay? Or what we're going to be cutting. So you can see like from design to actual product, to finished product. All right, let's see. Let's see. I gotta stop. I have to stop. So my work partner, she decided to be the sponsor for the cheerleaders, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna do it together. You're gonna be the co-sponsor." And I'm like, "I am not going to be the co-sponsor." Of course, she has a list of things that she wants me to make for the girls, and I'm like, "Yo, I already signed up for Special Olympics. I'm the sponsor for Special Olympics and for Best Buddies. I can't. I can't. Like I can't. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, hey, Lakeisha. Welcome. Oh. Well, that's still amazing, Marilyn. That is still amazing. I'm excited. All right, y'all. Let me switch over to Adobe Illustrator. Let's see. I'm going to try to go quick. I don't know how quickly this is going to engrave, so you guys will probably be stuck looking at me. I don't know what we're going to do in the meantime, but you guys are going to kind of be stuck a little bit. All right, so let's see Adobe. All right, so this is the file that I made for um, Marcel's daughter, Azaria, and it's going to be a puzzle. And so it's just a one puzzle, but I'm going to go over the different layers with you guys so that you know it's not really layered. I don't always work in layers, only sometimes do I work in layers, very rarely, depending on what I'm doing. So with the Glowforge, if you've done any lasering or if you have a Glowforge, you know the Glowforge does cuts. It cuts, it engraves, and it scores. And so for this project, we are actually going to be doing all three. We're going to be cutting, we're going to be engraving, and we are going to be scoring. And so right now, how Glowforge reads everything, it usually reads it based off of the color. So red is typically the cutting function. The blue is usually the engraving function, and then the green is the scoring function. And so this is going to be the bottom layer. I have some wood glue. I don't know where my other glue is. I think I took it to school with me. I gotta stop taking my craft supplies to school with me because I can never find them now. But this is the bottom layer, and so I scored it just so that it can line up correctly. But also, I have inside of each of the letters, when the top layer is on top, there's just going to be affirming words inside of those letters. And this is what she wanted to say. She wanted to say Azaria, and the meaning is helped by God. And so that's going to be engraved. So let's get ready to head over to Glowforge, and we're going to upload this into Glowforge, and we should be able to cut it with no problem. Hopefully. Let's see. Let's see if that happens. All right, let's go. All right, let me. All right, yo, I can't even see the chat. I'm back in the screen. Hey, just said, thanks, Eve. Come here, bear. All right, let me find it now. We are going to share again, and we are sharing the Glowforge screen, and I don't see it right now. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Let me close out of that one. And so we might try to make a rhinestone file because months and months ago, I actually told Marcel that I was going to make her, she'd asked for me to make her a shirt. And so a rhinestone shirt. So we might work on that template tonight. So that way I could, if I don't work on it tonight, it's no telling when I'll actually be able to work on it. So now we're just going to go ahead and upload the design, and this is the design inside of Glowforge. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just make it a little bit smaller. I need to put the wood inside of the Glowforge so you guys can kind of see it. Let me add Bell, and for those of you who might be new, our Glowforge is Bell. Eve needs an X to him. I really want Eve to have an X-Tool M1. I really, really do. I know that she'll do amazing things with it. She's gonna Eve will make amazing things with an M1. I just know it. And it can cut rhinestone flock. So I was gonna say maybe we should do a demonstration. If this is gonna take long, do you guys want to I don't know. We'll see. Oh, before I put this in here, I'm gonna put the masking on. Yeah, we have a lot going on today, huh? We have like a few tables, a few cameras tonight. So I think I'm gonna need both pieces of wood. The working space for the Glowforge is about a 19-inch by 11 and a half. If I wanted, I could make it longer because I do have the Pro, but we'll do a pass through project another night, not tonight. Hey, the Wesleys. It was kind of sandy. Oh, but we'll see. Hey, the Wesleys. Chris, did I get it right this time? Did I see it? But I do really think that. I do really think that she would have a great time with this Glowforge. Not the well with the Glowforge, yeah, well, quicker, but the M1, I think you will love the M1. I love it. Only reason why I'm not using it to do this project tonight is because I don't want to be on here too long. The M1 does take a little longer than the Glowforge. So that's the only reason why. If it were like a smaller project, we would definitely be using the M1. Say. Yep. I'm just putting masking on top of the wood. That helps with charring. But lately it hasn't been helping me all that great with the charring. So we'll see. I may need to put another piece on. So I'm just kind of brandishing it down a little bit. Hey, D. Smith. And hey to anyone that I miss. Hey, Lena. Hey to anybody that I might have missed. I'm so sorry. Y'all know what happens to me. It really was a long, long week. I'm just cutting some of this masking off. We're going to put the masking underneath the bed of the Glowforge. Just got one. And this isn't going to be, I'm going to need to do two. Guys will see. All right, so while the Glowforge is reading that, hey, Juana. That is the finer thing, right? Oh, I can't. All right, so we're just waiting for the Glowforge to... Uh-oh, did I not close the lid? Let's see. Okay, it's closed. All right, so as you see, both of these wood pieces of the puzzle can't fit. So I'm just going to go ahead and select that, the bottom, and I'm just going to bring that over to the side for now, and we'll worry about cutting the first part of the puzzle. So I am going to just bring it down. I didn't realize, I kind of made it a kind of big, which is fine. I do realize I made it a little big, but it's okay. I could have put some other stuff like around the top, but we're going to color it. Now, what I may do in another live is use the sublimation MDF and see about doing a puzzle that way and maybe subbing it and then cutting it out and then doing a puzzle that way. We could totally do that. Let's see. So for the first part of it, let me pick. We are going to be using thick draft board. I'm really thinking, do I want to sub that bottom? No, I'm not going to sub it. All right, so once I did thick draft board, everything adjusted and changed to what it should. And here we have our red, which is going to be cut out. So let me click print because it's already ready. And then we're going to have to do a separate cut and engrave for the other file. I do want to move this over just a little bit. And let's get ready to click print. And then I'm going to put another piece of masking on the other one, on the other piece of wood that we're going to use. I have this MDF. The MDF is actually... The size is pretty good for the MDF, but we're going to stick with wood, and I'll just be coloring wood with markers or with acrylic markers. Oh, y'all, this is going to take... So we're going to put this in, and then we're going to look at the other file because this is going to take 31 minutes. The other one shouldn't take that long, so that should be fine. But this is going to take 31 minutes. Let me turn on the air filter. And the part that's really taking the longest is the engraved part. So that's the part that usually takes the longest. I'm having to cancel this one. Hold on, let me see if I want to. I was thinking that this might not take as long, but that will probably take a good amount of time too. So let me go ahead. I can't see the chat, y'all, if you guys are saying something. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the screen. Hey y'all. And let's see, I'm removing the first screen. Hey Callie Trish. Hey Taryn. Jesse's a very good on time. Thanks, Jesse. And remove this. It's actually cutting. Y'all can't really see it cutting inside of a Glowforge right now. Hey Christine. Hey anybody who came in that I missed. Hey Tiffany. Yes, Tiffany, you can. You can, you can. Alright. So you guys can't really see that in the you can't see it just yet. So I'm just gonna make um we're gonna do this. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put more masking. Hey Miss Sonia, I'm gonna go put more masking on top. Right now it's just engraving, so the M1 is fire. It really is. It really, really is, y'all. I love the M1. The only difference between the M1 and the Glowforge and why I'm using the Glowforge is because the Glowforge is just quicker. It's a CO2 laser. It's more powerful. But the M1 can definitely do the same. Like it can do this project. Eggy money. The road's happening. Thank you so much and drive safely. So I'm just putting the masking on top of here. I was like, this isn't gonna take that long. We could do another project after this. We are not doing another project because that's gonna take 30 minutes. And then this one will probably take another 30 minutes. So I don't want to um, go too late tonight. But we're gonna look at this finer theme. No, it's not finer theme. It's hook up first and see if you guys like it. I found it on Creative Fabrica, and I was gonna turn it into a rhinestone file for Marcel because she wanted a rhinestone shirt, and that says that, and I haven't had the chance to even design anything. So I did find that. I'm gonna ask you guys what you think about it. I was gonna say maybe I could fire up Sybil, but maybe I'll come. I need to do a whipping chat this weekend. I need to relax. I've been a little stressed. Not really stressed, but just like work and extra, extra work. It's been a lot. God, I don't like how this is doing. Scissors. Yo, I probably have like 10 pairs of scissors and I can never find my scissors. So I gotta pick up the one pair that is no good. Hey JB. It's really so that it doesn't burn while it's cutting, like the top part doesn't burn. Honestly, I should put some on the back of this, and let me go ahead and put it on the back because let me show you what it looks like if I don't put it on the back. So that's kind of small. Let me see if I get another piece. So this is what the masking should prevent. Even though, Chris, girl, I had masking on this piece of wood and it still did it. So I don't know if you see like how like that burn on there. It shouldn't be. The center part of that piece is the actual color of the wood, and that's what the masking is supposed to prevent. And then the back, you put back, you put the masking on the back so that the back doesn't do that. So for this puzzle that I had, like that happened. Oh, I can show you even a little bit better. So the puzzle that I did the other day, and I've sanded a lot, so it would prevent that from happening. Now I'm actually not going to paint this, so I'm not really worried about it. But I did like sand some of it off because it should not do that. So what happened was is that I put masking on, but I didn't have the masking on well enough. So that's the only issue. And then you see the back. That back shouldn't look like that. That's not like not to give to a customer. But what I'm going to do with this back is I'm actually going to sand it a little bit and paint it. So that will, it'll remove that. But that's why you put the masking on so that it doesn't do that. But I sanded this, and then this one I didn't even get a chance to sand yet. Uh oh. I try to keep it all together before y'all. I'm gonna have to put a peg in it because I forgot to give her little tabs to come out of it. Oh, let me see how much is cut. Hold on, because I was gonna put like, so this makes it easy like for you to just like lift it out. Oh, it makes it easy for you to like lift it out or put a little. I forgot that part of the design. I always forget that part. But see, like you can just put your little fingers in there and it'll come out. See, R. But do you prefer a Glowforge over the M1 or no comparison? Well, they're different lasers, but I actually prefer. I like the Glowforge. It's when I'm in a bind when I just want to get something done really quickly and get it out of the way. I go to the Glowforge, and it's the machine that I'm most comfortable with. But um, they're two different machines. They're different as far as the speed. The Glowforge is a lot quicker than like the M1 or the D1. But as far as the budget, the D1 and the M1, they're both budget friendly, kind of, sort of. They're more budget friendly than the Glowforge, and so for that, you can still do a lot of different things. And with like the D1 and the M1, they come with the rotary attachment, and you can engrave stainless steel tumblers. You can engrave glass when you use like different products on top of it. They have like a masking, or if you use some paint, you can actually engrave glass with it. The only thing with the M1 and the D1, you can't engrave clear acrylic. So any acrylic that is transparent or clear, you can't engrave it. So you have to stick with opaque acrylics or dark solid acrylics. So, I mean, there are differences uh, between the two. I really don't want to stop this, y'all. But I think I might have to. I really don't want to, though. I'm gonna have to make some little pegs to do it. Will the center of the R in the tray come out, or it didn't cut? Oh no, no, it's out. So what? So usually what I do is like I line everything up before I like start gluing it, and then that way I'll know. So it's best as I did in the other one, and well, in this one, If you score the bottom, you can kind of that helps you with lining it up a lot better. And for this one, I forgot to score the bottom board, but if you score it, that's like a trick, so that if you want to keep the centers, that will that will allow you to do that, and it'll allow you to do it correctly because if you don't place this in the right spot, when you place that R on, you won't be able to get it down. So you want to make sure that it's in the right spot. Hey Heather, welcome. Is it getting too hot? Is that so making the burn marks on the back? Yeah. So that's why it's best to use masking on the back because it is burning through. Hey Nicole, let me see how far this is gone. I forgot. So the part that I forgot to put on the puzzle were these little circles right here. That's what I forgot to put on here. But what I could possibly do is with the M1, because the M1 I can kind of control it a little better, and I've noticed that once I put something on the M1, it's almost perfect. So I can actually probably put the puzzle piece inside of the M1 and just have it cut out the these little tabs, and that's why I got these tabs so that you know our little fingers can just go in and lift it out and not have to worry about losing it or like okay. So we put this back over here. Let me see what it looks like. Let us look. I don't know if you guys will be able to even see it, but let's see. Oh, I meant to put masking on the back. Now see how I talk and talk and talk and then I forget what I'm supposed to do. That's Tracy. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'll use the M1 instead of trying to like recut with the Glowforge. I'll do that. Because the camera on on the M1 is really really good. That camera is really really good. I'm just putting this back on here. Most of the stuff you cut with the Glowforge, they suggest you put a masking on it. So, Hazel being welcome. Just trying to make sure this is down, and it's not even, but it's okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take you guys over to the whiteboard so you can see. And so for this particular one, I use the thick draft board setting, um, which is preset inside of the Glowforge. No worries, Mary. Hey, Elena. Hey, Miss Avery. Oh yeah, y'all. I'm just gonna cut this. Miss Avery, are you going to North Carolina or not this year? I think this is Baltic birchwood. I think. Let me check. Since we have a little time, let's check and see. Oh, I do want to show you guys that one. Um, Home Depot. So I purchased it from Home Depot. I usually get it in, um, like they send quite a few together, maybe like 8, I think. I always order this wood. Um, account orders. Let's see. I always do online orders and then pick up. Okay, let's see. Monday. It's pure bond. It's pure bond birch plywood, not the Baltic. I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna put it inside of the inside of the what you call this. Why is that? Is this the one that I did? I think these might be the smaller ones. But I'm gonna put some of the wood that I usually order in there in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice. Menards, but I want to see what Lowe's offers. Yes, they will cut it down because that's what I usually do when I get it from Home Depot. Well, Home Depot sells it like on mine. I buy it like this, and this, as y'all see, it fits perfectly inside of the Glowforge. But the larger wood, like Home Depot, will cut it down for you. It's pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can see. So this is it's a pretty thick wood. It's pretty. At least I think it's a pretty thick wood. I think it's 1/4 of an inch thick. Hi, Yvonne from Cali. Welcome. I'm just making sure that this is on here. And then let's head over and see, because it's just really engraving now. So we'll head over and see what what the Glowforge is doing, and then we're going to do the rhinestone. Oh, you guys can see. So this is here. Oh, you guys can see. But that's what it's doing. It's big, big lines over there. But that's what we have. Sorry, y'all. I tried to move it. I'm just gonna take it off the screen for now because you can't see it because it's cutting so far down, and it's actually a lot larger than what I well, no, it's not. I wanted it to be about 17, and like I wanted it to be this size, but it's larger than the other one. The like all the other ones that I've done. So, all right, I'm going to show y'all the design, and then I'm gonna come back and ask y'all if y'all think this would look good in a rhinestone file, or if we can even do it in a rhinestone file. I don't know. So let's see. I'm gonna remove the desk. Um, we'll leave though, because once it moves up, you may be able to see it better. Let's see. Share. Oh, let's see. Share. No, I'm just gonna add to stream. There we go. All right, so I'll just show you guys. This is the wood that I'm using today from the Home Depot. Let me go back. And so this is the design that I saw on Creative Fabrica. And it says "Put God first," and that's what she wanted me to put on a shirt. But she was like, I could design it however, but I haven't designed it yet, and I don't know when I'm gonna actually have time to design it. And I want to send her shirt out with the puzzle for her daughter. So let me know if you guys like this design for us to turn this into a rhinestone file. I'm going to see what else. Let me see what you guys say first. If y'all like that. Do you guys like that? Okay. So James likes it. Mary likes it. So then I can go ahead because I want to get it out, and I know that if I don't do it like now, it's just gonna take way longer. So I want to do it. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. All right, perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna remove this for now. We are going to go into Silhouette Studio because I opened it in. Where did I open it? Oh no, I did open it in Adobe Illustrator first. But we're gonna open it into Silhouette Studio, and then we're just gonna work with doing it as a rhinestone file. We're not gonna cut it tonight. I'm gonna probably cut it in the morning. I might end up cutting it tonight after we get off of live. Yeah, that would probably be when I do it. All right, let's see Silhouette Studio. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but my Silhouette Studio is always going really, really slow. It's probably because I have a lot of stuff open all the time. Let me close Adobe Illustrator. That takes up a lot of space. Oh, no, let me save this. 1 second, y'all. I just got to save. I'm going to save it as in case I decide that I don't want to do it like that. Yeah, let me save it. Azaria as AI file. All right, now I can close it. I'm just trying to prevent Silhouette from crashing on this. All right, let me make sure you guys are here. Nope. Stop screen share. Now I'm going to share another screen. I think this video would be cool. But I think it's just it's one file. It's not like separate. So let me see. Yes. Hey, Miss McClarkins. Happy Friday. Hey, Jessica. Thanks. Recognize. That's nice. Thanks, y'all. Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Oh, Belle's cutting. Belle's almost done, y'all. Yeah, Belle has about 8 more minutes, so let's upload the file. Because I still have to do the bottom cut, so that's going to take a little bit of time too. So we're in Silhouette Studio now, and if you guys say anything to me, I won't be able to see because I'm in. I don't have another screen in front of me right now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to import or merge the file, and we are going to do the dot first. So it comes in an SVG and a JPEG. The problem though is, all right. So why is it white? Oh, I don't want to move it. All right, so it's all white. So I am going to group everything because there. If you guys saw, like, there's only certain parts that everything else is connected to each other. Let me make this black because I can't see that. All right. So if we make this into a rhinestone file, y'all see how everything is connected. It's all one. The only thing that was not connected were the insides of the O and the D. But everything else is connected except maybe like the put. So if we wanted, maybe I could separate put and first and do some sort of mixed media there. But let's play around with it. I may look for another file too. But for now, we'll play around with this one and see how it comes out at least. All right, so I'm just going to make it a little smaller. And I'm holding down my shift key so that it doesn't, so the proportion stays equivalent. All right, so that's not too bad. What size mat am I working on? I'm going to do 12 by 12. All right, so we have this here. Let me. All right, I guess that's gonna be fine. I always like it to be big. So let's turn this into a rhinestone file and see what it's gonna look like, y'all. What it's gonna look like, I don't know, but we will see. Oh no, let me make it a little bit smaller. All right, so let me head over to the right, and we're gonna open up the rhinestone panel, which looks like a little diamond cut stone. And so for this one, I'd probably go kind of with the linear fill because everything is kind of square. Like everything has sharp edges. There's no real round parts to this design. So let's go with the linear fill, which is this fill. And y'all know my favorite size stone is, let's see if we do 6S. It's, okay, so the P and the, let's see if I reduce the size. Not really feeling it, y'all. Not really feeling it. But, all right, so that looks a little better, right? That does look a little better. Um, and that's with it being 6SS. So no, that changed the size. That looks real good, but I don't even know what size stone so far. So let's see. Okay, that's with the 10SS. Mm, I don't like it. I don't like it. So let me see. I'm gonna try to see what it will look like. I'm gonna come back to the chat in 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna open up StarCraft and see. I'm gonna pull that design in there too, and then we'll be able to kind of compare and see which one does it best. Try inverting the file. That may look better. Yeah. That looks a lot better when I first started. See why I just let me off for the Excel. I hope he lets you off, Derica. Oh, thank you, Miss Avery. Well, I'll be seeing you there. I'll be there too. I will be there too. Commerce space. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's look. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there for now. We're gonna look at. Let me stop screen. We're gonna look. Look at Belle doing her good work. I love it. All right, let's see. Let's share the StarCraft and let's see what Sunny's people can do. We're gonna do a new project, and I'm gonna remove the show margins. and show registration marks. I only use that for print and cut. And so we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Import, and then we are going to, where is it at? Oh, Downloads. And then we're going to try the SVG. We're going to change that color to black. Just so that I can see it. Y'all know that it really doesn't matter the color um, that it is. And this is, it's going to be a cut. All right, we're going to make this a little smaller. I could have made it like stretched it out a little bit more. All right, let's see how this is going to look now. We're going to go up to Effects, and we're going to select Rhinestones. And then we are going to go to SS6. And I'm going to select the rhinestone or the round stone. And then let's do a preview. And so the preview with this one, that's just an outline. Now the outline doesn't look bad. What do you guys think? The outline of this doesn't look bad at all. Like if I were to just do an outline instead of doing a filled design. What do you guys think? Thank you, Egghead. Hey, Fab. Because now that I know that it is fabulous, is 32. You're gonna be fab. Right, so I usually like, y'all know I like bling. Look, y'all know I like to fill in every inch of the design with rhinestones. So let's see. Let's go back, and then so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fill the shape, and then we're gonna start adjusting the stone spacing. See, it's just not giving me what it's supposed to give, y'all. All right, so let me go to point 60. We're gonna have to look for another one. I'm not convinced by this one. All right. Well, that came out a little bit better. I was like, I'm not convinced by this one. That did. This looks a little bit better. What do you guys think? So let's see if I do it at 0.70 millimeters. So either 0.70 or 0.60 is perfectly fine, and these are SS6s. I think that looks better, but it is okay. I see it now. I was gonna say like this long loop, this long line right here. I may not like it, but this looks a lot better. And this is inside of StarCraft Create. Let me see what you guys say. That one looks the best, right? Hola Humberto, welcome. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sandra. So we can totally do it this one. We can totally do this one. Hold on, let's see. Did it stop though? Well, I can't see. Let me make sure. Let's see. Let's see. Almost, almost. Looks like she's still moving. Or maybe she's not. Look like she's done. All right, so I'm going to remove this screen for now. And then we're going to go and look at our bell. Look at that. So, hopefully, everything cut the way that it should have. Right, so we have our wood, and I'm going to have to stain that wood to do something else with it. Love the smell. So that cut out pretty perfect. I'm about to say almost perfect, but that cut out pretty good. It's already done. Looks good, right? This is a huge puzzle, y'all. That's why it took 30 minutes because go for like a sign. So, so I am gonna get the inside pieces just in case we use them. So I got the inside pieces. I lost an inside piece, y'all. I knew that was gonna happen to me, but I may not put an inside piece in the A's anyway. We'll see. But this is what we have. I'm gonna switch over. I knew I was gonna lose an inside piece. I was trying not to. All right. So for now, this is what we have. But isn't it so cute? I'm gonna have to start coloring this, y'all. We got our rhinestone file pretty much done. So let's say if you wanted to fill in the engraved areas with a different color, this is the time to do it. While you have the masking on, this would be the time to fill those engraved areas with whatever it is that you want to, like whatever color. All right? Or still in the machine tray? Thank you. I'm like, I thought I took it out. But all we have to do now, so as you guys see, that's why I took a little extra time, like really making sure that the masking was on there. Uh-oh, I'm like in slow motion right now. Because you see there's no burn marks around those letters. And so I like that. Let me put this here, but remember I said I forgot to put on the back, so you still see. That's why it's important to put the masking on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and place the second one inside and start cutting that. Uh-oh. You know what? Because I didn't put my charger. I mean, so luckily we'll have a little bit of time before we have to actually look back at the table. So that's a good thing. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one in. And thank you for reminding me that it was in there. Thanks, Chris. And then also like these cute little hearts that cut out. I can also put these hearts like other places on the puzzle. So I'm gonna hold on to those. I use a lot of the extra pieces like that to complete other projects. Go back in, and I am going to. I actually got a trash bag today so that I don't have to throw it on the floor as we're working. Hey, Janita. Hey, girl. So, like, hey, Devonda. For the masking and the markers. Okay, give me 2 seconds first, and I will put it in. Let me just get this started, and then once we get the second cut started, I'll go ahead and place that in there. I'll share my screen with y'all so y'all can see what I'm doing, especially since the table stream conked out on us. So screen share. All right, we're still in good timing. We're still in good timing. Okay, so now we're back in the Glowforge app, and this is the file that just cut. Now we're going to go ahead and move that out of the way. And really just moving the file or the design on the side of the workspace, that will, you don't have to delete it or anything like that. I just usually move it on the side. You can hide it, but the problem is that some of the other parts of the design is using the same, um, I don't know, on the side where you see engraved cut and it says two cuts. That's kind of using both parts. So this is the second one that we're going to do. Let's see how long it's going to take. And I just need to make sure that it does what I want it to do. And there is a part in the inside. I want that part to be um, I want that to be a score. So I need to change it here on the side. I'm going to change that to score. And that's, so as you see in Glowforge, it turned the letters from red to purple. So now it's going to score that for me because I don't want that to cut out. But what it's going to look like is just going to score the wood. And then on the inside of each letter, we're going to have those words engraved. So I'm just going to bring this down, kind of similar to like that, how we set up the other one. And we are going to click print. And so this is going to take about, let's see, how long this is going to take. And then Miss Marissa, I'm going to head over and get those links for you. I'm still preparing the prints. Uh, I know this is not telling me 33 minutes. It is. It's really the engraved areas, y'all, that's taking so long. But we're still good time. It's not, it's going to be by like maybe, 9 o'clock when this will be done. So that's perfectly fine. So let me go ahead over to the machine, press our button, and we're going to be good to go. Stop screen share. No, Terrell. I can't. All right, y'all. So that is all set. That's our second part. I'm going to turn the camera on again for the table in a minute. Let's look at, hey 755, hey lovely 31, welcome. You need to put the finger notches in this before you cut. No, 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 not that one. It should have, oh, Chris, it should be in this one. This is the one that it should be in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it with the M1 and just put here, like I'll put a little finger notch here, like a half circle, which should be fine. And then here, and then probably here, 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 and maybe here. And so with the X, and so it's fine because it's just gonna cut here, and this part is already, it's already free, so I don't have to worry about it cutting anything. So it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. But that's where the notches will go on this one. So we shall see. I can't. All right. So we got to color these with the markers. Let me find the markers so that I can share the link to the markers. And what else did Marissa say? The markers and the masking. Give me 1 second, y'all. I just got to get it. The markers and the masking. And so I'm gonna make myself small. It looks like you can kind of see a little bit of Belle kind of doing what she does. Let's see. What do I need? Okay. So Marissa, it came from Amazon. Uh, I always use this masking for the most part, even when I use acrylic too. So I use it for both wood and acrylic masking. And on this one, I actually put it on the back. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay, here it is. All right. Okay, so the first is going to be the transfer tape that I put on top, Marissa. Here it is, transfer tape. slash masking, and then we're going to put the and the bad part, Dempsey, is that I get nothing done when the machine is cutting because I only want to watch it cut. So that's the bad part because I love watching it cut. All right, so let me pull up the masking and the Arteza markers. Let's see. All right, give me a few seconds, y'all. That I'm gonna go with that rhinestone design or the rhinestone template that we just made. I'm gonna go with that one. I think it looks fine. I just don't know what color stones I'm gonna probably use, but y'all know I have a lot of SS6 stones. So let me uh, copy the link, copy, and I'm going to now put it inside of the tab. So these are the Arteza markers, or acrylic markers. But I'm thinking that I might want to just go ahead and paint it, only because Marissa, that's not gonna be that bad. Let's do it. Why not? Let me try to get the other camera back up and running because I had the phone off. I forgot to put the what you call it in. Oh, Chris, oh my goodness, me too. Me too. The other night I was stitching a large design and I just wanted to watch it. Me too. It's like it's ASMR. That's what it is. And this is pretty. I really did not. I don't know. I don't know why I was like, okay, I want to make it 17 inches, but I should have made it. I made it too. It's cute. I think she can use it as a sign. Y'all, let me know if you think it's too big. If I need to redo it smaller, let me know. Oh, why does it look like it's the wrong way? Let me remove it from the screen. I'm about to break my nail, y'all. Let's see if this is good. All right, so that's better. But it has it's charging. So, hey, Chrissy's Creations. Hey, Fifi. But it's looking good. All right, so I said we were gonna look at the rhinestone template one more time, and if that's legit, that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with the one in StarCraft. So let me show you the difference. So this was the silhouette. This is what silhouette did for us. 6SS. Now that doesn't look too bad, but here is the one from StarCraft. And then I'll show you guys the one from StarCraft. Which one do you guys think is the best? All right, so this is the one for that we created in StarCraft. I think I like this one best. And this one has about 3,800 stones. So I think we're going to go with this one. I'm going to go ahead and close out. You know what? Not really that much. Well, yeah, I think the edges of the StarCraft is a little bit cleaner. All right, so we're gonna go with the StarCraft. I'm closing out a silhouette. Don't save, and then that one's gonna be the one that we use. All right, let's remove. We're gonna add the StarCraft. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start um, kind of painting these. We'll start with the letters. Let me know what colors you guys think that we should do. I have a sanding block because I just want to. So we're just gonna sand it a little, not too much. I can never find anything wrong. Hey Rachel, is it echo? When I came back on, is there still an echo? It was because I didn't turn off the microphone. So you can lightly sand your projects. I should have something underneath to catch the shavings, but I don't. It's fine. I got my alcohol wipe. So I just want you guys to see just how thick this wood is. Very thick, and so this is going to be layered on top of the other one. So I love how thick this wood is. It's going to be a very, very sturdy puzzle, and it can actually turn into a sign. All she would have to do is, like, once she doesn't really need the puzzle anymore or want it, she can then glue the letters inside and just use it as a sign. So if any of you ever like have puzzles or whatever, just let your customers know or whoever you're making it for, like, okay, while they're younger, you might need it for a sign. You might need it for an actual puzzle, right? But when they get older, you don't have to throw it away. You can totally, do something else with it. Make it into a sign. They could bling this out. Like, there's so many things you can do with it. Hey, Naomi. Thanks, Chris. So I'm just giving this a light. It doesn't really need too much, but it needs it. And I want to do that before I actually start to paint it. So I'm still not sure if I want to use the markers on this or if I want to use, and I'm still peeling. So the insides, always remember when you're using that masking, those insides, they're still masking there. They're still masking on the inside. That's in primary color. Okay, that sounds good. And then that means I don't have to paint too much. And then we have this right here. And so I'm taking all that off. Hey, baby music. And anyone that came in that I did not see, hey, Willie. So I'm just giving it a light sand. That's it. Especially since, if we leave this in its natural color, then, I want to make sure that is sanded. And what I like is that there is no burning. So I want to show you guys the difference of. So I'm going to make this a little bigger for now. So remember with this, when I was telling you guys, I put masking on, but that masking, I wasn't really committed to making sure the masking was adhered to the wood nicely. And so this is what we ended up with. So if you don't put masking on, this is what could happen, especially if, with your settings, you're not sure with your settings. I did this on thick draft board because I've done it using the medium draft board setting, and sometimes it just doesn't cut all the way through. Like, it'll cut some parts through, and then other parts may not be, cut all the way through because there's different things that goes on with the woods, and each piece of wood is different. So you don't know, sometimes. But the thick draft board setting always cuts through this wood for me. But you have to use the masking. So this is with masking adhered the way that it's supposed to be adhered. and sticking on top. And this is with masking just placed on haphazardly. Like, oh, let me just put masking on because I'm supposed to put masking on. But I didn't really apply the masking the way that it should be applied. So it's a piece of Oh, Marissa, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So this is already sanded. It feels good. It's already feels super smooth. No, nothing. I just got more like little wood pieces on the table. But I love this. And so now we are going to do the I'm gonna move that to the side. And so these are the markers that I'm gonna be using. They are water-based markers. They're UV resistant markers. So I am going to, so we said primary colors. I need a piece of paper. All right, so we have like this blue. I like that blue. Let me see which purple. Where's Eve? So she can help me with the purple. Maybe this purple. Which purple do you guys think? This one or this one? I think this purple. You can paint them. You can paint it with whatever color. These are acrylic markers. We're gonna go with that. Then we're gonna do um. Where's my red? Is it vermilion? Yep, that's the red. So we have like a fluorescent pink, a red, the brighter purple. Did I pick the brighter purple? I think that might have. Come on, Funky side waiting. We need to do one soon. I promise. Just give me a few. I just gotta get past like these first few weeks of school, and then I'll do one. Because it's been hectic these first. So this one, I think this is the brighter one. So do you guys think I should go with the traditional primary colors, or there's only one group of primary colors? But should I do red or should I do like a pink? This is like a fluorescent pink or magenta. What do you guys think? And then, well, how many letters are there in her? Should I do them all in different colors, you? So another thing, y'all, you can also do these with like stickers. So see how we cut this out? That same file with Lazaria, like I could use those same letters in that file and cut out stickers. So if you want to do a themed type of board or do like a pattern on the letters, like different, funky patterns on the letters, you could. Um, but you just save those and you print and cut those out, and then that would be, you know, you don't have to even paint it. You can just place the stickers on top and maybe seal it with something. It's up to you. Whatever you like. We're gonna paint. We're gonna color these though. So let's go with the pink. Like a crayon. Oh, y'all said red, pink. I like the pink. And then let's do like a green. We're gonna go with that green. We're gonna pretend. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do one, two, three, four. All right, so let's go with orange, and then all right. So do we want to do yellow? Yeah, let's do yellow. Printed vinyl work as well. Yep, printed vinyl will work as well. Leopard print stickers. That would be cute on there. Like you can make it as fun as you want. Especially if it's for kids, you can make it as fun as you want. And the thing is with this, like if I'm like putting the paint on it, she can repaint it if she ever wants to. She doesn't have to, keep it that way. She can do whatever she wants. So I like that. Okay, let's do lemon yellow. I'm gonna put the lemon yellow there. Nope, I don't want that there. All right. All right. So everything is looking great, though. So we're gonna go. We're gonna start doing the. Oh, this one more close. All right. So we're gonna start painting the A. I gotta shake this up because I'm not even sure if it is. So this is why I did not do like an extra, like a thick cut here. Only one pass, and so it's in there. It's pretty snug inside of there, right? So you can sometimes instead of uh, cutting out the finger hole, you can also put like a peg here. So you can put a peg here, and then they can just lift it out that way. But I kind of like the finger holes a little bit better, only because it's less work, less glue, and especially if you're doing it all in one cut. Like I should have did it in one cut. Thank you. I don't even know what font this is that I use. I don't remember. I have to look it up. But thank you. This font is Cheerleader. It's like one of my favorite fonts right now. I need to get a paper because I'm stuck paper though. I think it's still moving. Yep. I can't wait to see how this is gonna look. And so I always kind of make sure that I'm coloring it on the right side, especially when it's like a letter that if you flip it over. But of course, we can tell from back here. So I am gonna put something on there just to. I don't like how that looks, so we'll put something there to make it look better. All right, so I'll probably do like 2 coats of it. Of course, you could spray paint. You could you could do whatever you want. We're just coloring because coloring is relaxing for me. You know what? I'm gonna have to sand that other one. I should have sanded this. But the color looks really, really good with these markers. So I'm gonna do 1 coat and then I'll go back over it once it dries a little and do another coat. When this dries the first time, I'm probably gonna sand it then, just because. Hey, Georgie Lee. Oh my goodness, this will look really cute. Glued on, yeah. I'll have to get some wooden knobs. But this doesn't take that long to do. Doesn't take that long. Yeah, this is a fun activity. So you guys know, like around Easter time and things like that, this is great for baskets or great for just giving away as gifts. And then they can color their own. I don't know if you want to put in, your some acrylic markers inside of the baskets, or or if you just put it in there and tell them that they can get their own acrylic markers. But that would be a fun project to do. Really, really fun. And so we're gonna let this coat dry once we're done, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. But I do need to sand it just a little bit. Doesn't have to be too much. I don't know. Anybody else like to color? I love to color. I used to do a lot of coloring in coloring books, even as an adult. So that would be fun. Yep. I think that's a great, great idea. But I think this is also like you could give it to somebody. They could, do their own color theme. I should have asked Marcel if she wanted to do that. So this is gonna dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna give it one more coat of this color. Um, but now I'm just taking the masking. I'm gonna sand this though, just a little. It's not bad, but it can be sanded. A little sanding won't hurt it. With the coloring outside the lines, right? Usually I have my little vacuum. See, it doesn't even take that much. It doesn't take that much at all. So these little flourishes, I got that off of Creative Fabrica. Um, I got this off of Creative Fabric, and I just placed it there to kind of fill in the space. You don't have to put some, put that there if you don't want. But I kind of like to fill up. You can make it like pretty. Even with the letters, if you wanted, you could even like engrave the letters. Engrave different designs or flourishes on the letters. That would look nice too. I know Mary made a puzzle last night. That was really cool. It doesn't take. This doesn't even need much. Where's my alcohol wipe? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put this over here. Let me move this, and then we're gonna keep this down. It does not take, but that's it. It's just like a little bit of stuff on it. I would definitely though recommend having like something underneath to catch the shavings, like using a handheld. I actually have one. I have one, Marissa. I do, and I have a Dremel that Terrell is actually supposed to teach me how to use this Dremel, and I have not used it yet. I tried to use it one time, but y'all that didn't work out that well. So let's see, and it's probably just me being lazy and not really putting forth effort to learn how to use it. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. How about I dry this one out? So this is with these markers, you have to kind of like get the ink out, and I may have to switch to the other yellow because nothing was coming out of this one. So I'm gonna leave this one here for now, and then we're going to go with the next to the yellow. What if we put the blue? My favorite color combination. I'm gonna put this here. Let's see. All right, so the blue looks good. My yellow doesn't look all that great, but I have a few yellows. I love these paint pens. I think they're less messy than regular paint. Absolutely love them. I like to use them whenever I can. But I don't think I'm like. I think I'm gonna do. Who told me to keep it in its natural wood color? Somebody did. I don't remember now. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. sometimes you gotta like pump. You do have to pump them. You do. And so this is gonna need definitely need a second coat. You guys will see. If you want, you can like base them with white, but this looks perfect for me. See? Natural. Chrissy did, yeah. Oh, for the base, not the top. Wait till you see the base, Chrissy, and then I think that's gonna look good because in the letters it's engraved. That was you told me that. I use this color a lot. I think it sounds like it's almost done. This will be able to see. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. See, you're able to. You see the sides still look nice and clean. What that I like that. Now the one thing I forgot to do is I did not go around the edges and clean off any soot that might be there, and I should have did that. I usually do that with some with the alcohol wipe. Alcohol wipes are my best friend outside of my put that there outside of my painter's tape. All right, let's go with I'm gonna go with the airbrush. Oh, that would be perfect. Perfect. Oh, I gotta get the ink out, y'all, or the paint. So these markers came from Amazon. I think, let me put the link. This might be the link to it. I think this is the link to it, to those markers. And then we're going to look at the rest of the. We're in good timing, y'all. So see the paint is finally coming down. I think this one, I don't know if my paint dried out. It was close. It should not have. All right. Okay, so this is more like a fluorescent green color. I guess that's going to be fine. I might go with the fluorescent yellow then, since we're using like the fluorescent green. You just gotta sand it just a little. This paint is permanent paint. It's not, it's not gonna come off or anything like that. You can seal it with something if you want. The same way, like I would recommend, like if you're using like stickers, you can seal it. I usually do like one coat of polyacrylic on top or something like that. Whatever sealer you use. And then for these, it's going to kid, so you want to make sure that you're using one that's appropriate too. So you don't, nothing too harmful. Marissa, Marissa, I love making these puzzles. But I'm thinking like your idea, Marissa, is great. Like you can give it as a gift. They can color their own. They can design it however they want to. That's a good project. A very, very good project. Y'all. Alright, so I think I'm going to use the fluorescent yellow. Alright, so this is gonna dry. And I'm putting it inside of the base of the puzzle. Let's see if this one came out. But I like, look at that. See, I like that green. Don't each of these have to get another coat though. So it's not that's not the final coat. All right, let's see. Okay, finally it started coming out. So let's go ahead and did Bell stop y'all? It looks like Bell stopped. I can't really see my vision for a little blurry. And we're gonna do two coats of the yellow. And then we're gonna do that magenta. I think we picked the magenta pink. But that magenta pink kind of looks like it's purple still. I don't know. Hey, sis Marcel. So we're gonna put here, and then we're gonna get the other one. Hey, Shirley. Welcome. We kind of picked the colors, Marcel. I hope you like the colors. This is a fun puzzle. But Marissa had a great idea. I should have just cut it and sent it to you like this, and then you could have colored it, or you could have painted it, or do whatever you wanted to do with it. That probably would have been better. All right, so we're gonna let's get the other part out, and then and then we still have to do these two. We gotta do another coat on top. I think Belle has stuff. Let's let's see if Belle cut the way that she should have cut. No, she have cut. For the most part, all right, let's turn off all this noise now. All right, because we're not really planning on cutting anything else tonight, I don't think. So I'm gonna remove Belle. Bye, Belle. All right, so this is gonna be the base layer of the puzzle, right? And so this is what it looks like. And so again, we just scored that. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove. I need my weeding tool. Uh-oh. And so I really need my weeding tool. So you can use like Gorilla tape or masking tape to pull up the masking. I ran out a few months ago and I never got any more. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And then I gotta remove the insides. So again, if you ever, let's say you did this and we wanted to fill in the engraved areas, before we remove the masking, I would just go ahead and paint over that. So this works a little bit better with regular acrylic paint, so that paint can like go down instead of using the markers. I find that I get better coverage when I use the paint, but these can do it too. You just got to keep like poking it to get that paint out. But That's, and I just gotta get the insides. Hey, Tasha's Creative Corner. All right, let me see if I can get my uh, weeding tool, if I can find it. I'm gonna use, let's see if these tweezers work for me. All right, so we're gonna go, and that's just, and this is where like the Gorilla Tape comes in handy, because you would just put it on and lift it up and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about anything else. So this, remember I told you guys how I scored that? So that's going to be perfect for me to be able to line up that inside to exactly where it's supposed to be. So that way when we get ready to place the A on top, it goes on, perfectly. So that's really why I like to score it. Sometimes I forget, like how I forgot to put the little finger holes. It's all good. It's all good. Not to accept the puzzle letters. Okay. So everything stays the same. I'm going to do a light sand on this base. And then we're going to see it. But this is the part, if you don't have that tape or something like to pull it up all together, I probably could have put some transfer tape on it to kind of get it up. But we're almost done now. Almost done. I'm just going to sand it a little bit, and then we're going to paint the rest of those letters, and then we may be done. So let's see. I'm just going to just a very light, very, very light, because it's not too bad, but it does need a little bit. Sorry, I know that sound is probably getting on your nerves. Let me turn up my thing for a little bit. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry, I didn't want y'all to have to listen to the scraping of the sanding block. And so this is how this is going to go, right? And so I can actually go ahead and just glue it on now. And then that way it'll almost be ready. All right, so see, this is how it's going to go, y'all. And so she will be able to put her letters. I'm just making sure that it matches up. And so in each letter, she has an affirmation. But the scoring, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but you see that scoring line like here. You probably can't tell, but that's what helps me to make sure and match it up to make sure that it is straight and where it's supposed to be. So everything will line up as it should. But I like to put the insides inside, like here. And then because of that, it should line up as it should. And then all I have to do, I should be able to drop this in and it should go good. Well, I just moved it. I just moved it, but you'll get, see, look, you'll get the point. All right, so remember I said about those hearts, we're gonna keep coloring the other letters or painting, really painting, color painting. But remember the hearts that came from out of here, because this is cut. I know you guys saw that's cut. We can maybe put hearts like on top somewhere. I don't know, like maybe the corners. I don't know. That might be too much. I think I like it like this. Maybe put a little period, a heart period there. Something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe these hearts will just be something else. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and finish. No, no, no. I want to go ahead and glue this on. Thank you, Georgie Lee. That's what this can turn into, like a sign. That's why I said a wooden sign. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the wood glue and make sure it still works. Thank you, Edie. Thank you, Tessie. And Nicole. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I think this is a new glue. I have to, I told you I took my other glue to the school with me. And this one is not it. Thank you, Chrissy. I may actually end up gluing this. I think I'm gonna need some more glue. Yeah. Because this glue has been sitting there for a while. So I'm just gonna probably glue it tomorrow and let it sit. All right, let's keep painting, y'all. All right, so we're gonna use the orange. And I think we may use like the fluorescent pink. Use the hearts as a pickup button. Oh. So if we glue the hearts here, instead of cutting out the holes, Sandra, that's a great idea. Instead of cutting out those holes. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for trusting me to make this. Thank you. All right, so I'm just sanding the last two letters and we are going to be done. It's time for a book. What kind of sign, Marissa? All right. See, that looks okay. So I'm just cleaning this A off a little bit because that was a lot of sanding. I did not intend to sand so much, but it's okay. So now we're gonna paint this sign orange. And then I'm not sure if we're gonna do that one, this magenta red, magenta pink or the fluorescent pink. Oh, I gotta shake this one too. This, you only have to do this like if you have never used the marker. And sometimes if you've used it, but you haven't used it in a while, it doesn't. And then you kind of just help it out by pumping. I think that's when we're just, does it have to be pumped? Fluorescent pink, Chris, I was thinking like this one, yeah, that was, the colors don't call for magenta. Okay, so it's, the orange is it's good now. All right. This is not. It really doesn't take long to do these. And this sign is kind of a little large, so it doesn't take long at all. And then we'll see how that pink looks at the end. And then I'm just gonna go over these with another coat. If I think it needs a third coat, I'll do it, but this dries really quickly this way. And for those of you who might have just come in, I'm using acrylic paint markers instead of actually like painting it or spray painting it with liquid paint. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Mary, you will love this. I'm telling you, you will love this. If you guys like sell these, like sell different things or whatever, and you have a laser that can cut the wood, it doesn't even have to be a Glowforge. Y'all. It does not have to be a Glowforge. Um, I really like Marissa's idea of. So we're gonna do the fluorescent pink. I really like Marissa's idea of like giving this as a gift and then letting whoever's the recipient design it themselves and color it and stuff. I think that would be really, really fun, a fun project to do. Let me get this A. Our A is off, dry, and smooth. Glowforge. I haven't really, Chrissy, but we can set something up. And I haven't really did it because I don't have like a lot of free time, but I plan on doing it over the summer, and then y'all know I ended up taking a job over the summer. I need to get myself together. But we can see creations. Oh, thank you, Gigi. I appreciate that. Oh, yo, oh my goodness. Chris, girl, this pink is amazing. Yo, look at this pink. Look at this pink. The lighting does not do it justice. I love this pink. Now, okay, so we're gonna have to talk about these A's, y'all, because I may have to switch the A's around. I'm not really sure that I like how the colors, like, I love the colors, but like the order of the colors. And so the only letters that we can really move around are the A's because they're identical. So that's the only thing that we can do. We're making a name puzzle for One Virtuous Woman's Daughter. See? So we actually made it with our Glowforge, and we're pretty much done with it. I do have to put it together. I need to glue it. I took all of my glue to work with me in my classroom, and yeah, I don't think I brought it back. I think it's still in there. And so the glue that I have here, I could go look for some more glue. Y'all know I could go look for more glue, but I don't want to keep y'all on that long. So that's what we made today, and we're just painting the puzzle pieces. A brand of paint pen. This is Arteza. I'll drop the link in the chat. so it can be a perfect. So I did look, Marcel. We had purple first. Yep, she can. She will change it. You, Chris, you're so right. You're so right. But Marcel, she can paint over these. She can add stickers to them. Um, she can do so many different things that she may want to do with it. It doesn't have to stay like this. It did, says Enoka Crafts. It did. And luckily, these paint pens are very forgiving. But I'm going in different directions. Uh-oh. I'm going in different directions. All right, y'all, we're going to get ready to give everything one more coat, and that should be good. But I love this pink. And then I am going to seal it. So it's probably not going to go out until maybe like Wednesday. Maybe, yeah, probably Wednesday, Marcel, because I want to let the glue kind of cure once I glue this together, and then the paint, and then I'm going to put a sealer over the paint. But y'all, this is going to be so cute. Look at this. I love it. I absolutely love this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the purple. Thank you, Gigi. All right, so we're gonna paint one more. Markedly to see you coloring these. Now she wants. Oh no. Mary, you're gonna have to make one for Lily. That would be a good project for your X tool. Because you can do this with the X tool. Oh, y'all forgot to remind me. Remember I was supposed to sand this one because I didn't sand it at first. I'll have to sand this again. I'm gonna have to give this a third coat of paint. So I'm gonna keep going and let it dry, and then just paint over it or sand over it, and then paint it again. Enough of this. Hey Gloria, hola, ¿cómo estás? No, I am sleeping in tomorrow. I am tired this week, and I had a good week. I had a fun week with the kids this week. I had a fun week. A few of my students they transferred out because they moved. I had like 3 students who moved. All right, so we're gonna keep going. Look at the yellow. This is the yellow on top of the wood. So y'all know that these acrylic markers are legit. That yellow came out really, really good. Really good. And the markers, honestly, like with using them, it's flat. Like you don't see any streaks or anything like, that you might experience with paint where you have to be careful so you don't get streaks. And if you like me, I just streak everything up. So yeah. That's another reason why I like the markers. I don't know why that happens. Because even though I'm like going in strokes as I color it, it's still very, very smooth. What kind of glue do you use to glue? I usually use this glue here. This is the glue that I usually use. The problem is that I don't know if it was open or I don't know. I usually use this glue to glue wood most of all the time actually. And then the acrylic, I have that Star Bond acrylic glue, but with that I usually use that or the um 3M. Mostly I like to use the 3M if I can. And so we got the yellow, we got our second coat, and that looks good. Sleeping in bed. Well, enjoy, Gigi. Enjoy. Saturdays, I say that I'm gonna sleep in, but sleeping in for me really means sleeping until 5:45 and then pressing my alarm clock to give me a few extra minutes. But I'm really hoping I'm actually gonna turn off anything that wakes me up. I get up about 9. I got a few things that I need to do, so that I have to do. All right. For those of you who just came in, are you guys working on anything tonight? Or are you just relaxing? And y'all will be happy to know I'm not complaining about being hungry tonight because my friend Fifi bought me food before I went on live because she's like, you need to eat. So I did eat well. That's what took me a little longer to get on because I was a little tired after eating. It's all good. It's all good. Yep. Nope, it works on the weekends. It definitely works on the weekends. It does not matter. All right. These are coming out really, really good, y'all. I'm going to finish this second coat for the last 3 letters, and then we're going to be done for the night, I think. I think we're going to be done for the night because I can't glue it until I get another glue, and I'm not going to go looking for glue. It never works when I look for things when we're live. It never works. And Gigi, thanks for the reminder. I need to run my sublimation printers. I haven't printed much out, especially on the sawgrass. I need to print something out and check it, and do some maintenance. Rhinestones have taken over my life. They have taken over. That's all I want to do is bling. I like this green too. I hope she likes this green. But again, for anyone who may be considering doing something like this with your cutter, you don't have to paint it. You can even put vinyl. All you have to do, these same letters that we cut out with the laser, you can cut vinyl out with the same file. So you can do that. You can even cut vinyl out to go on the back. You can cut vinyl out to go like to fill this area. It's all, up to you, whatever you want to do. But you don't have to paint it. You can put a sticker on top. It's up to you. Oh, Gigi, welcome to Sublimation. I like epoxying. Epoxying things for me is fun, but sublimation, you just get everything done quicker. Quicker, it's cleaner. Yeah. But I still like glittering and epoxying things. Wait, who asked me about doing a glitter burst tumbler? Miss Lena, was that you? Somebody asked me about doing a glitter burst tumbler, and I have been meaning to do one for a few weeks. I have all the stuff that I needed to do it with, and I just haven't gotten a chance to do it. Maybe I'll do one. I'm not gonna do it this weekend, but probably by next week I'll do it. I had some cute designs too. So they have on Etsy. I think I showed you guys. They have on like Etsy, not Etsy, on Design Bundles and Creative Fabrica. They have those glitter burst designs. Alright. I didn't have to shake that up, y'all. I'm just so used to shaking these pens up. It was already ready. I'm just used to shaking them. Sorry. Trying to work on rhinestones. Are you doing hot fix rhinestones, Georgie Lee, or you're doing the flat back rhinestones? One virtuous woman, if you're here too, let me switch over real quick. I hope you're still here. If you're not here, I'll just leave it up for a second. So we actually, all of us, we actually designed your rhinestone file also. I don't have time to design anything, but I found this design on where did I find it, y'all? Creative Fabrica. And so we designed it together. I hope you like it. If you don't like it, it's okay for you to tell me you don't like it. And we're gonna put that on a shirt. Remember, you asked me months ago about this shirt, and here we are. But I don't want to send the puzzle without sending the shirt. So let me know if you think that's okay. If not, or if you want me to design something, it might be a little while longer. But we got the actual file came from Creative Fabrica. And we just turned it into a rhinestone file tonight together. So let me know what you think. Thank you, TT. Make something for yourself, Gigi, because that might be the last thing you make for yourself for a long time. Make something for yourself. If this is your first project, yep. For your first tumbler, make it for yourself. Because it might be the last time you make something for yourself this year. Am I the only one who but I get a lot of joy making stuff for other people. Like for myself, I usually, not that I can't or I don't, like shirts like this, like I've gone on this thing where I'm making teacher shirts for myself. So I try to make at least one teacher shirt for myself a week so I could wear to work. And this I made a few weeks ago. You guys, I think we made this together, didn't we? I think we made this one together. This teacher's gonna teach. But I try to do that's what I do for myself. Make shirts, teacher shirts. And I didn't do that for like I didn't make myself anything for a long time. So for now we're gonna be done. I do want to show I can't glue these on yet, but let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys could see. So these are gonna go here. And then should we leave it? Do you like it like just plain? And then Marcel, if you want to change it up, you can. Let me know. And like she can paint it if she wants. The only mm, the insides. I would leave the insides the same, like Chrissy said, but I probably should have filled in the engraved areas. Now, no, it all matches. It all matches. So this it will kind of look something like this, y'all. So we won't put see that. I can't even. I gotta bring it over, drop it down in the right place. It has to get glued down. I'm gonna have to wait. And then, oh, this is cute. Instead of put, we can do keep. We can do keep. Definitely can. Definitely can. Yo, that's gonna be cute. I just gotta get. I wish I had the glue, and then it would have almost been done. I just gotta seal these letters. You like the plain? Perfect. Chrissy said. Chrissy said the plain is the way to go. An embroidered shirt. I've been embroidering for 20. Chris, you sound like me. I have tumblers. Oh, wait, no. All right, so let me show you guys. So you guys see right here, you can't tell, right? But do you guys think that I should fill those hearts in with colors? Because the hearts, it's cut through. This part is engraved, right? That part is engraved. But the hearts, so the hearts, so the bottom on the bottom base plate, should I fill in those hearts with like a color? Maybe the same colors of like the pinks and the purples or something like that. What y'all think? Hey, Francesca. And then that will add just like a little pop of color to it. Unless y'all think I should just leave the hearts, the inside of the hearts blank too. Let me know. Because I won't have you guys to answer my question tomorrow. Thank you, Georgie Lee. Thank you, Marcel. Stretchy fabrics, like pull over shirts. Y'all, Maryland has a new sewing and embroidery machine. So that means she's gonna have to come on with me and sew something. It's beautiful. Add a pop color to the hearts, just to the hearts. As is no color. Chrissy said, as is. Chrissy's like, girl, you added enough color to that thing. Leave it alone. Y'all know I'm never happy, right? Y'all do realize that. So these are gonna go. See, it fits. Uh oh. Maybe I won't. Okay, no, it'll go in. But oh, this is what everybody was saying. Okay, perfect. Look at y'all. Like, girl, leave the thing alone. So this is what everybody, or who said it? Somebody said it, where I would put the hearts on top of the letters, and then that would be what would lift the letters out. What do you guys think? Like, because you know how some of them have like the little peg on top? That would be in place of the peg, as opposed to, let me show you, as opposed to having a finger hole to lift it up that way. What do you guys think? I'm gonna lift it up a little bit, and then we'll go from there. What do you think? To put the heart, like a, we have enough hearts. We do have enough hearts to go on there, and then this would lift the puzzle up. What do you guys think? Not to draw attention to the letters. No, we'll leave it like that. So the hearts, this is good. And then once I glue it on, it'll lift it up. But I would leave the hearts plain, right? Oh, I don't like, y'all, the hearts look like it's all over the place. We're gonna have to kind of put them, no for the heart. Tracy said no for the hearts. Tracy, so okay, so the little lift, this is better. That's better. Look, y'all like, no. Y'all know I'm a busy person. Stop acting like I'm not a busy person. Sis Marcel, I'm so sorry. Yes, on the, so, look, Marcel said yes on the heart pegs. Tough fuck. All right, so we're gonna go here like that. All right, I love y'all. All right, I'm just gonna have to like try to position them like where I would like them. I kind of want them to be, you know. Oh, this is how we. Oh, y'all. All right, not too bad, right? I could kind of put them all like here, right? Or maybe do one up, one down, like about here. That's true too, Mary Bear. But she's gonna use it as a sign. Marcel, she's gonna use it as a sign. Because if she's gonna use it as a sign, it may, the taking out doesn't matter. But I was thinking like if she's gonna use it now to use it as a puzzle, and then as she gets older, I told them like she could just glue the puzzle pieces in instead of worrying about, and then she could use it as a sign then. But I think I might make me a puzzle for my class, a puzzle sign. I like the puzzle signs. All right, so I'm just gonna put these here, let these finish drying, and we are actually done, y'all. We are done. I gotta get glue. Center at the top of each letter. Okay. Leave it as is because most puzzles don't have notches or knobs. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Just flip it over and it'll come on out. And then, but she look, so she could even just use it like this. So the thing with this one is that let's say she loses a letter, it doesn't matter because she can still just use it like this because it doesn't, that still would be cool to have it like this. So if you guys are doing like these puzzles and you want like engrave that bottom base, not engrave, score. So score like the letters in the bottom, and then it still looks legit. All right, y'all. It's been fun. Let me switch over. And this has been a fun project. This has been such a fun project. All right, let me switch over, remove. All right, y'all. So, this has been fun. And it's always a great Friday for me spending with y'all. I'm able to relieve any stress from the week. And so I appreciate y'all. Will these stand upright? No. Well, they do stand upright. Actually, I'm like, no, but so they're 1/4 of an inch thick. Oh, okay. Now I gotta turn the camera back on. Oh my goodness. I look. I was about to say no. They don't stand upright. Well, I guess I don't think this eye will stand upright. Let's see. Maybe have to put something behind it for it to stand upright. Let's see. Let me add this back to the screen so you could see. Sorry, you guys are going to be a little bit lopsided. But see the little A over there standing up, minding its little business next to my sweet tea in the masking. And so the A, let's see if that Z stands up. The Z. All right, so the A, the problem's going to be, so the R, no, that R, oh, the R will stand up. Only thing is this I. That I, mm-mm. that at this point. So what could happen though? Like for these to stand up, I would have to have like a flat base on the bottom. That poor little eye is not gonna stand, but the others stand. Sorry. Good night, Taryn. Thank you. We're about to. I'm about to go night night too. I have some things to do. I'm still like this weekend. I gotta work on some of my schedule for my kids for when I do push in services and pull out services and um, work on their IEP goals. So I need to work on that because I had to switch a lot of my kids' schedules, and so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But it's all good. I just gotta do that and work on that. All right, so don't put any pegs, right? Okay, I won't put any pegs. Yep, nope. It's like, nope, you can't. But it has been fun. I am going to rest. Gigi, hopefully my alarm clock will not wake me up at 5 o'clock. We will see. Oh, well, guess what? I need you to crash, Eve. I need you to get some rest. So I'm about to be out of here. It has been fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, y'all. This has been a blast. I did not feel stressed out doing this. This was really, really fun and a great way for me to end my Friday. So I hope y'all have an amazing, amazing week. On Tuesday, again, I might be on one day this weekend. I don't know, I always say that, but I might come on early on Sunday or so. I want to do a whip and chat and finish, or not even finish, work on some of that diamond painting that I have. Um, but I know on Tuesday I probably won't be on. I'm probably just gonna chill out. I have to get a PET scan. I'm not even going to work. I gotta get a PET scan on Tuesday. And then after the PET scan, I'm gonna hang out with one of my closest friends and catch up and do girl stuff. Because I haven't seen her in a while. So I'm excited about that. Well, that's it. I love y'all. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. I know it's just getting started. And until next time.